This outside edge, I combine the honey brown with the soft black on the outside edge. And then you can pick more of the soft black. And in the lower section here, you're gonna put soft black. Let's do the light sections in here. So let's go back to that mixture of spice pumpkin, and put that in here. It's gonna have only a few light sections. This section is mostly in the dark. Let's take some of that burnt sienna. Take some of that banana. I'm not even cleaning my brush. Tiny bit of the banana cream in there. Tiny bit. Spice pumpkin mix. That's all the liners that we're gonna have. The remainder of that is going to be base coated with soft black. Let's put a tiny bit of the burnt sienna in here, and then we're gonna finish it with soft black. And sienna. Let's finish that with soft black. I need a bigger brush than this, but this is the only brush that I have. I'm gonna put a bigger brush in your instructions, although I don't have it. So I'm finishing the remainder of the cat with soft black, and I'm gonna put again the white in here plus the gray and the white in there, and we'll be right back. Okay, honey brown. Honey brown. And honey brown. I'm almost done with this base coat of color. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more honey brown. Every time that you apply color to the brush, don't forget to pat the excess. Let's see. Honey brown. Did not pat the excess, so clean it and pat it. Need to reload. Need white. Tiny bit on here. I'm gonna take coral shell. If I find it, I think I don't have any left. I do. I have a tiny bit left. I'm gonna try to work with what I have. Maybe too much water. We'll see. Need to put more. Let's put some orange flame with that coral shell. The orange flame mixture. Maybe too light for there. I'm gonna take that orange flame mixture and I'm gonna add it to burnt sienna. Maybe need a tiny bit more of the water. And clean my points. Because he has a lot of orange on his body. This is how you're gonna bring that orange. Thus this is gonna be like a Halloween piece, so I want to have some orange cast. And some orange also in here. And some orange in here too. And in here. And in here. And some orange down here too. Not too much. Need to reload. Not too much of the orange in there, just a tiny bit, because this is a continuation of the top. Maybe a tiny bit of orange in there. Oh, honey brown. This in here is not that dark. And I'm gonna finish with this coat, and then we're gonna do the ears, and then we're gonna move to the second stage. And for the second stage, we're gonna bring the black to the body. We're gonna strengthen this white. Oops. Put some orange in there. Some orange in here. Sometimes I use the side of the brush, and sometimes I use the flat. I use it flat, sometimes I use it, and this has black stripe that I have lost, and we're gonna put those. We're gonna re-highlight. It's just the beginning. Put some of the honey brown with the soft black. And then more of the soft black. We need more of the soft black. Or we can put black in there. It's wet. I have to put soft black in there. Need to put more soft black on my palette. Okay, let's see. Then orange flame, spice pumpkin. Put some orange flame too there. Burnt sienna. Dirty blush plus soft black. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of soft black and float this area. I don't want it to stand out that much. So that was a tiny bit of soft black. And we have to finish the top section and the ears, and we'll be doing that. But I'm gonna put another float of soft black, and it's gonna be in here. And I'm gonna also take a tiny bit of soft black plus burnt sienna. And I even forgot what I was gonna do in here. Tint that. Tinting that because I wanted that disappear in there. So I'm tinting soft black plus burnt sienna on that side. I'm gonna fix that section there before I go to the next step. And I did add more white, but it still needs more white, but I'm gonna add it later with a liner. When I fix this in here, I need some banana cream in there. Putting banana cream on my palette and adding water. And then after I do that, see that? Because I've been doing this and removing from the tips. I want to, first of all, this in here. I have to remove a tiny bit more from the tips. Okay. Tiny bit in here. And I want to put a tiny bit in here. Maybe some tiny bit in here. that one I'm gonna tint, but I'm gonna tint that. Let's tint that with a tiny bit of honey brown. Let's tint this a tiny bit too. I'm just gonna put this and then I can float again, but just wanna create those lines in there. Let's put another. It have to be darker in there. Let's take some of that orange flame. Put some of that orange flame in here. soft black float. Soft black float. Soft black float. Running out of space in my palette. Okay. And I'm probably gonna wet this. Okay, I'm gonna float in here. And in here. Soft black float. I wet the surface because I want to do another float of soft black. I'm walking it. I'm putting all these on the shadow. I may need to put all those, those floats back again. A second time. All these should be in the dark. Also, need to do the same on this side. And float. Because he is behind, he's peeking through something and he has a lot of cast shadows on his face, and we have to bring all the dark. We still have to fix this section in the top, but we'll be doing that right after lunch. Okay, so I floated in here with soft black, and I'm gonna do the same in this one. Soft black. Soft black. Now we don't want this dirty in there. I'm gonna take some of the lemonade and bring back that. Float of lemonade in here. Have the wrong color in there, so I have to fix it. I'm gonna keep putting some lemonade until I get the color that I need in there. Several coats of lemonade, and I'm gonna strengthen this shading here with soft black. Starting in here. So, doing floats of soft black, I am establishing those dark sections. It's better probably when it is when you wet your surface. It's softer. Okay, now I'm gonna take a liner. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna finish the ears. So I'm going to paint the inside of the ear with soft black. I need, okay, this is a chisel blender, and when I want to blend the acrylics wet on wet, I use the chisel blender because it doesn't hold as much water. And I'm gonna put soft black in here. Soft black in here. And then I'm gonna clean the brush and I'm gonna put Banana Cream Plus Oyster Beige. This is Banana Cream Plus Oyster Beige, and I'm gonna take a tiny bit of the Orange Flame and blend with that. And I went outside of my lines before it dries. Like that. And then as I go toward the outside edge, I want to make it darker. And I will have to put another coat of these. So I'm going to just put one coat of these up to here. And up to here, and here, and I will be right back. Okay, so let's show you. This is in here is black, soft black, and then it's blended with oyster beige. So you put oyster beige and you start blending wet on wet with the soft black. It is lighter over here, and it's start getting darker over there. Then the outside edge, as I told you, was a combination of the orange flame, but since it's brush mix, when you get to this section you put more of the orange flame than of the banana cream. So orange flame plus banana cream, orange flame, and then in here you put more of the banana cream. Now this is only a base coat. We're gonna now shade and highlight, and we're gonna finish the hairs in there. And all my colors are completely dry now. Make sure you put some water. See, I'm gonna put some in here. This is the orange flame. It's gonna put this, and then I put the dark color. And then let's pick some of the soft black combined with the orange flame. Soft black plus orange flame. Then go more into the banana cream. Let's work on that ear. Gonna first I'm gonna float soft black on the outer edge, the outer edge. Oh, this is too dark in there. Oh, because I didn't finish that section. Okay, let's take some of the oyster beige. Let's blend that with the banana cream and the orange flame. Banana cream and orange flame to blend that. More of the orange flame. Okay, this blend with soft black plus the oyster beige in there, and then with soft black. Okay, now let's fix this in here. Missing a tiny bit of color in there, the orange flame plus the banana cream. Okay, that's more or less what we need for now. We need to put darks inside, and we're gonna do that with float, and we will need to put hairs, but this is just a base coat. Let's base coat the other ear. Gonna take soft black and float again on the nose. Float again on the nose. Okay, I'm gonna wet the nose, and I'm going to probably put it as hairs, tiny hairs of the DecoArt shell in there and in here. I'm gonna take cranberry wine. I have not used that, and it was used in the frame. And I'm gonna float cranberry wine plus coral shell on the nose. coral shell, and cranberry wine. Let's make that nose pinkier on some areas. Maybe a tiny bit more of the cranberry wine. Now it needs to have some of the orange flame too. Now I'm going to float. See, I'm going to put honey brown underneath here. Need to put fresh colors. I will be right back. This ear, I'm going to base coat with soft black plus coral shell. Soft black plus coral shell. Except this in here is gonna be coral shell. You have a line in there so you know where to put that coral shell. The remainder, I'm gonna put soft black plus coral shell in the remainder in here. Sometimes I will put more soft black, and sometimes more of the coral shell. And I'm gonna do this, and I will be returning. Get to this section in here, you're gonna go to that burnt sienna plus coral shell. And let's add cranberry wine to that burnt sienna plus coral shell on this side. Has some of this color in here too. And the soft black with dirty brush. Okay, I think I have more of the burnt sienna plus quarter shell. And this other side. Let's put soft black in there. Okay, let's bring soft black. Soft black. I want to break that line, so before I'm gonna just put on top of that line, and then I can put the hairs. Oopsie daisy. I'm gonna wait until it dries. I'm gonna dry it completely, and now we're gonna really, this is just a base coat. Now we're gonna go in depth and put really final touches, and I'm gonna use liners to make more detail. But before I do this, I'm gonna dry, and I'm gonna put back the whiskers and some holes that it has in there and details that I have lost. We're gonna work on the second stage of the eyes, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we have this dark line, black line underneath the eye. So I am cleaning that dark line underneath the eye, black line. We have also one on the top, so I'm gonna clean those two on both eyes, and I will be right back. Soft black, coral shell, and cranberry wine. And starting in here, I'm gonna make these. Make sure you don't go inside of your black. My black back. So soft black, cranberry wine, and coral shell, and we are going to start in here. Up to there. Then we're gonna take some of that soft black and put a line underneath like that. We are now doing final details, fixing some areas. Okay, let's again with that soft black, coral shell, and burgundy. And then we're gonna take a tiny bit more of the coral shell and highlighting here. And then we're gonna take some of the oyster beige. Some of the oyster beige and put some highlighting here. Let's see. Cannot lose that pinky tone. Sometimes you can take more of the cranberry wine and make it darker. Okay. Oops.